Hey my beautiful lost souls, welcome back to another video. And today we're doing a we're doing a tarot reading. Influencer edition. Hey. So today's influencer reading, which I think this is like maybe my first one, we are going to be doing a tarot reading on Nickocado Avocado. But real quick, just a quick little rundown for the people that care. I haven't really been super consistent. I feel kind of guilty. Like, even if I go just one day without posting, I feel kind of guilty. But I really do appreciate all the support, y'all. Remember to like the video, watch all the way through, and look, between you and me, if an ad pops up, promise me you gonna watch it all the way through, okay? Promise me you gonna, put the phone down, do what you gotta do, brush your teeth, eat some snacks, think about what you gonna say when you text that nigga back, okay? But yeah. So let's move on. Also, I do tarot readings, link down in the description. You can also visit my shop on YouTube. And join my Discord if you want to talk, whether it's one-on-one or in a group setting. But let's get into it. So, if y'all don't know, Nickocado Avocado is a mukbanger. He is a renowned mukbanger. I actually was not a fan, but I really liked him. I really liked his personality and stuff like that. So, I was a watcher of him before he became this mainstream sensation, which I'm gonna get into trust. But basically, he is known for his crazy mukbangs, his almost kind of clout chasey kind of content. As he continued throughout his mukbanging career, which if y'all don't know what a mukbang is, it's when you eat on camera. He began to gain excessive weight, causing him to be almost morbidly, I think morbidly obese, or just obese, period. Right? And everybody used him as the poster child for why you should not, be partaking in these unhealthy mukbangs where these mukbangers will do challenges, eat tons of food in one setting. You know what I mean? This is why, like, he was used as the example. Like, you don't want to end up like this, right? Because when he first came on the platform, he was very skinny and he was vegan. But ever since he transitioned out of veganism and he started eating more unhealthy foods, more fast foods, which was majority of what his mukbangs consist of, he started gaining weight excessively. And just doing clout chasing stuff, standing on the chair. I remember there was this one video, and I wish I could scrub it out of my mind, where he pooped on the chair by accident. Oh my god. He began to also collaborate with other YouTubers, and he ended up getting exposed for not really doing anything super harmful. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's not a horrible person. I mean, he's not a good, like, the best person, but he was in some drama. I don't think it was honestly that serious, to be honest. I just think their personalities didn't clash. And the person he got into it with was Stephanie Sue. If y'all don't know her, she does mukbangs. Well, she started off as a mukbanger, and now she does like horror, true crime content, which I have a lot to say about that. No shade. But anywho, yeah, as he progressed, he became a viral sensation. But people have noticed that he hasn't been uploading very much. Like, the last time he uploaded before this point was 7 months ago. And everybody was wondering, like, where did he go? Where did he go? Well, 7 months later, he recently pops up and he has lost all the weight. Now, I'm going to show you guys a picture, and I'm going to show you guys why everybody, is going crazy, why everybody think this is a big thing. Let me show you the picture. So this was him 7 months ago. 7 months ago, right? You can't really see the full body, but you get the gist, right? Now, but I also want to say around this time, he became a sensation. Now, something happened to him, which I'm going to get into it a little bit, but basically everybody started making videos on him, almost kind of like, I don't know if I would say bullying him, but he received a lot of criticism online for his unhealthy content, his unhealthy weight, you know what I mean? His unhealthy lifestyle, eating large amounts of food, excessive amounts of food on camera. That's obviously not healthy. And so a lot of people started doing those videos, like, those videos, like video essays that come out, like Nickocado Avocado, and the worst mukbanger, the fattest mukbanger, the biggest mukbanger on the platform. Nickocado Avocado is crazy. Nickocado Avocado has to be stopped. Like, everybody started doing videos on him. And once that kind of started to happen, I kind of started to distance myself from him because, don't get me twisted. I always, like, I feel like I have a good sense of judgment. And when I first saw him, I really did like his channel. Like, he has a very theatrical personality, and I love extra people. You know what I mean? He had me singing around, he had me, he had me singing, talking about some, I love cheese. Da-dun. I love cheese. Whole time I'm lactose intolerant. But that's neither here nor there. But anywho, yeah, he went from that to this. Crazy, right? Now I'm gonna share my opinions. First of all, Nickocado Avocado is full of shit. And this is no shade. I genuinely do like his personality. I'm not saying this in the mean way, but I'm saying I think he's kind of full of shit because basically, in this new era, this video where he, came out as skinny, he basically was like, this was my plan all along. Basically, he tried to like do the Uno reverse, like this was his plan all along. This was all some type of like social experiment, not some social experiment, but like he basically was doing this on purpose to see how far people would go and how far people would make him suffer for clout and for entertainment purposes, watch these unhealthy videos, these unhealthy mukbangs to his own detriment, right? And basically this was his plan all along, was to get skinny. Now I can confirm he always wanted to be skinny. I remember watching his videos. He would always talk about, it's just water weight. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to lose weight. And I feel like at one point he kind of gave up, right? This is me intuitively reading on a situation. But yeah, he tried to do the Uno reverse and be like, oh yeah, this was my plan all along. And everybody's shocked. Let me tell you something. I feel like because he is now this mainstream viral sensation, everything is much more dramatized. Let me put it down. Let me break it down for y'all. Do I feel like he was doing this? First of all, let's keep it a buck. No shade, and this is no shade to Nikocado Avocado. He is not some mastermind. He is not some, you know what I mean, evil guy. Like, just you. I forgot, what do you call it? Like some Disney villain who's sitting in the back conjuring up a plan. Like this was his plan all along. No. Do I feel like he always wanted to lose weight? Of course. He always talked about how he wanted to be skinny. I mean, even at one point, and I really feel like this is another reason why he lost weight as well. During his hiatus, people began digging up old videos before he lost the weight while he was still vegan on YouTube when he was super skinny and being like, it's crazy how he can go from this to morbidly obese. So I feel like this was his plan all along. It's not like he was, conjuring up a plan like this was some social experiment. He was trying to see how far people would go to let them to satisfy their own, need of entertainment to his own detriment. Like, no. Let me tell you something. He always planned on losing the weight. This is nothing like, and that's how I know a lot of y'all didn't really watch Nickocado Avocado for real. He always talked about losing the weight, period. You could tell he was very insecure within his weight. He did not like it. Next, I feel like because he is now some mainstream viral sensation. And I don't mean to say it like it's like I'm downplaying him. Like, no, he's very big in the mukbang community. I feel like everything is much more dramatized. Like people are in the comments like, oh my gosh, this is life changing. Oh my gosh, we entered a different timeline. And no shade, I really don't like that side of YouTube. Like, unpopular opinion, I don't like those people that do video essays on things that are already talked about, things that are already been recycled, like recycled video essays. I don't like that shit. Period. It's like when you turn in your homework and the teacher's like, it's crazy how y'all all have the same answers. Like, that's the type of vibe I get. So I feel like it's so dramatized. Like, people are like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Let me tell you what it is. It's not crazy, baby. It's Ozempic. Period. At the end of the day, Nickocado Avocado makes a lot of money on YouTube. Enough money to sustain himself without a job. I guarantee you he has the resources. If he wanted to lose the weight, he could have been lost the weight. He could have been he did it. He did it. Boom, just like that. Now I know y'all like, girl, what makes you think it's Ozempic? He has no muscle at all. And this is what I notice about people who take Ozempic. Listen up. Whenever people, especially if they're like, a bit more on the heavier side, when they take Ozempic, you really see the weight loss in their face, right? It's like because it's not a natural, gradual loss of weight, because it's so drastic, it's like your face doesn't get the chance to catch up. So it kind of looks like it gives you this skeleton jaw look. And I know I'm not one to talk because, baby, I got a sharp jawline, but mine's is natural. You could tell it's not giving skeleton. But I noticed that people with Ozempic, it's almost like their cheeks get sunken in like this because they have lost such a dramatic amount of weight that I feel like their kind of face, their body didn't get to catch up. So yeah, his face is giving that. And he's made videos working out, like, jogging, exercising, but I think that's just to maintain the weight. He definitely took Ozempic. There's no way. It's either he took Ozempic or he had gastric bypass surgery, which is basically when you go do surgery on some part of the stomach that'll basically trigger you to not be as full anymore. And so it basically makes you not want to eat. Same thing as Ozempic, except it's a surgery. You're literally, messing with the organs. But yeah, I don't think this is some mastermind plan. Like, I think this has always been his plan. And I'm just like, are you guys not paying attention? Or you guys are just sensationalizing everything, like making it so much more than what it is. And it's no shade, you guys. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. I think it's because I've been watching him for quite a while now. It's just kind of like y'all didn't know that? But he has also already admitted to making pre-recorded videos. Like he's done that before and he's admitted it. I forgot what specific video it was or how I found this out, but he admitted that a lot of the videos that he was posting at a certain point, especially before his hiatus, were pre-recorded. So it doesn't surprise me at all. Like I'm not really shocked. I'm a little bit taken aback. I'm like, okay, period. That was quick. That's why I'm saying Ozempic. But so yeah, no shade. I feel like in that aspect, Nickocado Avocado is full of shit. Like he's trying to do this whole okey doke, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, he's a mess. No, he been wanting to lose the weight, and now I guess he finally saved up. He got the money, he got the resources, and he took that Ozempic girly. But you can tell, and something this is what I noticed throughout his video. You can almost kind of tell he didn't change. And now I'm about to get into something else, and then we're about to do the reading, right? It's almost like he lost the weight, but his mentality is still the same. Like, I can't explain it, but it's almost kind of like he's still attributing his confidence and his success to losing the weight. And it's not supposed you're not supposed to place that much importance onto your body. And I notice this a lot with people who are either obese or just a bit more on the heavier side and they lose weight and they become skinny. A lot of people who were once, heavier in weight that become skinny, they make it seem like, once they turn skinny, they're taking over the world, like they're on top of the world. Like something that I realize is that they idolize skinniness a lot. And I'm not saying it's their fault because this society upholds a lighter weight, but I noticed that a lot. Like it's almost like especially the way he did it, when you lose that much weight that quick, it's almost like your body, your mind doesn't have the time to synchronize with your body. So even though you're still skinny, you're still in that mindset of a heavier weight person. You don't get the opportunity to catch up, which is why I'm also against these drastic measures. Like, I don't think these drastic measures should be taken unless you have health problems, which I'm pretty sure he did. He admitted it on camera before. So, but I'm saying, like, a lot of people who were overweight, when they become skinny, I mean, their egos be through the roof, but it's never permanent. It's never like it's a false sense. And I call this false self-esteem, false self whatever, false self-confidence because you're confident now because you're skinny, but that's not supposed to be the reason why you're confident. You're supposed to be confident because you're you, not because, oh, I'm skinny now. Oh, I proved these people wrong. Like, I also feel like that's where he's coming from as well. I proved y'all wrong. Y'all said I couldn't do it, which I definitely look. Unpopular opinion, I don't think Nikocado Avocado deserved all the hate he got. Was he the best person? No. But was he like, you know what I mean? Was he out here running up amok? Like, I don't really think so. So there were people out there who were definitely enjoying seeing him at his unhealthiest state. They were enjoying it. They were enjoying taking turns, kind of cyberbullying, criticizing, talking shit. Like, oh my gosh, he's never going to lose the weight. Oh my gosh, we're watching him. Like, people said this a lot. We are watching him die right in front of our eyes, right? Because of the excessive weight gain. Now, I find this kind of harmful because there are plenty of mukbangers that eat just like him, but they're skinny, so they get overlooked. It's not even just about the weight, it's the way that he's eating. And I was kind of a little bit concerned because I'm like, his first mukbang after his long ass hiatus, and he's eating, I don't know if this is a large amount of food, but it's a large amount of noodles and it's not the healthiest. So I'm just kind of like, did you really even change? Like, I have a high suspicion that he still has the same mentality. He just lost the weight, which is, you know, to be suspected when you lose weight that quick and your mind doesn't have the time to catch up. So, anyways, it's almost like Fanita. If y'all know who Fanita is, she lost the weight, and girl, she became a Disney supervillain. Like, she thought she was on top of the world. She thought she was about to take over the world. Um, she's a Leo, and unfortunately, life had to humble her. Anyways, now let's get on to the tarot reading so I can answer a couple of questions. Speaking of weight and shit, let me show y'all the outfit real quick, y'all. I love this skirt. It's so cute. It's man cute. Period. All right, so current energy, I already know how we do because I didn't read him before, and no, I'm not on the floor. Because well, yes, I'm not on the floor because I have a skirt on. So we gonna do this real up close and personal. But real quick, I'm just hearing he probably has a mental illness. I don't know if he ever came out and admitted this. Because again, I kind of stopped watching him after he became a sensation and everybody started making them unnecessary fucking long ass essay biblical scripture videos, like, which was really not needed. It's not much to this man, like, you know what I mean? No shade. But anywho, I really don't like that side of YouTube. But anywho, yeah, I'm hearing he could possibly be, I'm hearing bipolar disorder. And I'm hearing around this time especially, the foods that he was eating, it's crazy. It's actually not crazy, but it's crazy to think about it this way. I'm hearing, and this is an intuitive reading, y'all. I'm a psychic. I don't need the tarot cards, okay? But they're there to confirm the energy that I'm already feeling. So I'm hearing the foods that he was eating, it was negatively affecting him, right? So it's already like, okay, already you're suffering with some type of mental illness. Yes, I'm hearing he experiences episodes of mania, so he is a manic bipolar. Which I just want to say something that doesn't mean he's crazy. Please don't look at people with mental disorders any old type of way. We all have some type, no shade, like a lot of us have some type of mental disorder. So he's not, out of his mind or anything. He just has mood swings, right? He has irrational mood swings. He doesn't have any type of psychotic, disordered perception of reality. I'm hearing he's most likely a narcissist. He suffers with maybe some type of narcissism and or bipolar, but I'm really hearing bipolar disorder and the unhealthy foods, especially the fast foods. I'm hearing Wendy's, In and Out, all that type of stuff, McDonald's. I guess the chemicals, y'all, I told y'all, like, the foods that we eat got parasites in them. I'm hearing the chemicals within those foods really was affecting him and it was making his mental health even worse. So I'm hearing he's at peace now. You know what I mean? I truly hope with all this weight loss, he has gotten mental, therapeutic, maybe even not psychiatric, but you know what I mean, seeing a psychologist, because it's so much more than just the weight. Usually when somebody is obese, that means there's an underlying mental condition going on. It's never just about food, it's never just the physical, right? Some people can't understand that. Oh my fuck. The video was not recording this whole time just to make sure, like, oh my gosh, I was sitting here talking. Maybe that's why the ringing was happening, because literally while I was talking there was a loud ringing in my ear, and I'm like, wait a minute, 212 212 period angel numbers. But yeah, I'm like, what the hell, why is it ringing? Maybe it's because I wasn't recording. But again, I don't know if I talked about this yet, but the death card came out, transformation. So yes, there's a physical transformation. Obviously, he lost the weight, but he is trying to mentally transform as well. He's really trying to shed his skin. Again, it's like a butterfly, right? He went in his cocoon, they go into a caterpillar. I mean, chrysalis. Is it a cocoon or a chrysalis? I think it's a chrysalis. They get into the chrysalis and they come out a butterfly, and that is truly what he's trying to do, right? So props to him. Like I said, I don't think he's an inherently bad person, but he possesses bad traits. You understand? It's a difference between genuinely being a negative person and just possessing bad traits. But like I said, I think he possesses a lot of feminine energy, which is not a bad thing. Again, little educational tidbit for y'all. You can be a girl but still possess masculine energy, more masculine than feminine, right? Because we consist of both. He consists of more feminine traits. And that's not a bad thing, but I'm just saying. So the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles is here. Part of the reason as to why he came back was that money. Okay, there's only so long you can sustain um on YouTube without uploading another video and getting that coin. So, that was part of the reason, which I'm also going to be asking, is he still passionate about YouTube? Because intuitively, I'm kind of hearing he may possibly wanted to do something else besides being a mukbanger. Maybe expand his platform. I wouldn't be surprised. The Six of Wands is here, so he's really basking in all the support he's getting right now. Because a lot of people, they were talking a shit. Like a lot of people was talking a shit, which I never did. I don't agree with that. A lot of people was like, oh, he's gonna be fat forever. He's gonna, because he keeps eating these unhealthy amounts of food on camera. It really didn't seem like he was stopping anytime soon. Um, so he's really basking in all the support. Especially, I wonder what's his sign. He gives me Leo energy. He gives me heavy Leo energy. If y'all don't know, I pick up on like other signs in their chart. I don't just pick up on the sun sign. But anywho, especially because of what he went through in the past, like him kind of being canceled. He was canceled. Stephanie Sue and her a lot of other people canceled him, which I don't know if I necessarily agree with. I just don't think it was that serious. No shade. Unpopular opinion, and this is if you were really into the mukbang scene. I think Stephanie Sue was being a bit dramatic. I think the whole Stephanie Sue situation was a bit dramatic, but moving on. So yeah, he's really basking in the support. He loves the support that he's getting right now. Moving on. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. I wouldn't be surprised if he's working on other brand deals. I'm getting the sense that because he has lost weight, he's also trying to change his brand. That's what it is. He's trying to change his brand to bring in more money opportunities. He doesn't want to be, I think he realized the dark side to being this, sensation, this internet sensation, this clout chasing type of, content, really strange content. He's trying to change his brand to bring in more money opportunities. Okay, he's in the process. Whenever I see this Ten of Pentacles, he's in the process of creating generational wealth, and he does not want his image to get in the way of that. So he's trying to change his image. He's trying to rebrand. Basically, he's doing a rebranding. um with the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands as well, there's also this energy of him looking out. Like he's like, okay, I got this done. I lost the weight. What's next? So again, I wouldn't be surprised if he expands his brand, maybe collabs with food companies, or just travels. I see him like traveling to another country and doing food content. I'm kind of seeing him being a food traveler. You understand? Like traveling to other many different countries and trying many different foods and rating them. And he could really do that. If he hasn't thought about doing that, I would suggest that he does that. But yeah, Two of Wands, Three of Wands. He's exploring his options. He's watching, the fruits of his labor, setting his boats. Period. With the Hermit card here again, this goes with the Death card when I talk about a transformation, y'all. He's truly putting in the work. So if there's anybody who thinks, oh, he's still the same person, he's just skinny, da da da, I would disagree. I would say he's really trying to put in the work mentally, and I think he's happy. He's content. That's what it is. Like he's finally at a point where it's kind of peaceful. He's lost the weight, so it's no more of that. I can't believe it's raining again. He lost the weight. And yeah, he's doing a lot of self-reflection, introspection. Genuinely looking at all the bad traits. What can he change? What can he do differently? And big ups to him, because it takes balls to do that. There are a lot of people who go throughout their life and they never grow or evolve because their ego gets in the way. So shout outs to him. He's really like, this is what I want to see. Now, all he needs is like an apology video, I guess. I don't know if he should. I don't know, but he's truly changing. Like when influencers come out and they give an apology, and really it's just to appease the masses so they look sorry. He's actually putting in the work to change. I think he's already starting to change. With the Queen of Wands again, he has a lot of feminine energy. Like not one Emperor card came out. And there's nothing wrong with that, but he's one of the girls. He's one of the girls, period. He's very inspired around this time, very much. He's creative right now. He's getting back on his YouTube shit. He's thinking about many different types of videos to upload. He's locked in, period. The Tower card is coming out. Now, I really hope this talks about the past and not the future. For some reason, I'm getting there may be a potential scandal. He may be getting exposed for something. I don't think it's going to be that serious. Like I said, he's not a horrible person, but he is a mainstream sensation, so I wouldn't be surprised, once you attract a once you pass a certain type of level as a social media content creator, speaking as one, um, it comes to a point where, yeah, you're gonna have to get exposed, unfortunately. With the magician here as well, he's taking matters into his own hands. He is manifesting. I don't know, y'all. I just keep hearing change and expand my brand. Change and expand my brand. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to be sitting in front of the camera eating Wendy's all day. He may want to travel to different countries, Asian countries, Mexican countries, I'm hearing, Hispanic countries, Latin countries, like trying different foods and exploring, right? It's like this, he feels more in control now. Like I can do whatever I want, you know? I'm skinny now. No shade. Like it's given I could do whatever I want. I'm skinny now. Ooh, I'm getting a cramp in my right hand. I don't know what's up with his right hand. But anywho, Seven of Cups is also here. So yeah, he may be getting more brand deals. There may be other influencers reaching out to him like, "Oh my gosh, girl, you lost the weight. Oh my gosh." Like he is at a pivotal point in his life right now. I wouldn't say he's at his peak, the peak of his career, because the peak is yet to come, but he's definitely experiencing a high right now. And he is definitely enjoying it. With the temperance card, yeah, trying to find balance and sustainability. Overall, he's a decent person. He's a good person. Moving on. Did he take Ozempic or not? So yes, I would say he did take Ozempic. Whoa, what's going on? The high priestess is here. So yeah, the high priestess is usually things that are that are hidden, things that are unseen behind the veil. So, you know, he may be masquerading. I don't know. Like, did he say how he lost the weight? If he says he lost it due to hard work and preservation, um I would call him out on his shit and be like, no, the fuck you didn't. Part of it was working out though. He did do some exercises. So as I can see with the Ten of Wands, there was some effort put in on his end. But majority, who did the heavy lifting? No pun intended. Ozempic did. You know what I mean? He was in the gym probably on the treadmill every now and again, but it was really Ozempic. Yep, with the Four of Swords, this kind of gives me that energy. Like I'm gonna just sit back and let this shit work. Like that's all that is left to do is to sit back and let this shit work. For some reason, I'm getting really tired and my stomach is hurting. He may have stomach problems. Y'all, I just drank whole milk and I'm lactose intolerant. Please pray for me. Anywho, yeah, I'm hearing he may have always wanted to do this, either take a surgery or do Ozempic, some type of way to drastically lose weight. You know what I mean? I think he knew that it was going to be much harder to do it on his own without it. And it's like, well, I got the money, right? With the King of Pentacles. Whoa. Let me add the King of Pentacles to this. With the King of Pentacles, um, this kind of gives me the vibe like, you know, I got it, so I'm gonna do it. You know, I got the funds and you know what I mean? There's nothing to it but to do it. So with the Four of Pentacles, he may have already thought about this previously, but he may not have had the money for it. So I don't know why I keep getting the vibe that he saved for this. He saved a good amount of money for this. So congrats to him. Okay. The Three of Swords came out. Now his weight loss may be in connection to the ending of a relationship, whether platonic or romantic. Oops, excuse me. With the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Swords, betrayal, cheating, backstabbing could have been involved in this relationship. Selfishness, combative, arguing, toxic, karmic. Hopefully he's let go of this person. And I already think I know who this person is. I think his name was Orlando. I think his name was Orlando. It started with an O, something like that. And we're gonna ask if he's still with him. But Ace of Wands and the World card. Yup. The World card is assured. So when the World card comes out, this means no matter what happens, the ending is gonna be, you know, the end. It's gonna be a good ending, right? So yeah, it was that that Ozempic. Now I don't know why this is connected to his weight loss, but the Nine of Cups and the Five of Cups came out. So the ending of a relationship, a toxic one, a karmic relationship, is in connection. So maybe this relationship put him to the last straw. I don't know. Okay. I was gonna ask, you know, how does he feel about the support he's getting? How does he feel about people reacting to him? But one thing about me, I don't like asking frivolous questions, you know. I get tired very easily. And speaking of tired, I am getting a bit of exhaustion with his energy. So I would recommend he sleep if he's not really taking you know, adequate hours of sleep. But yeah, I don't like to ask frivolous questions, let's get to the point. So I want to ask, does he want to continue being a mukbanger, right? Because I get the vibe he wants to do something different. He doesn't want to keep doing the mukbang, eat Wendy's in my room content. All right, so still, does he still want to be a YouTuber slash mukbanger? With the Eight of Swords here, no. He feels trapped. Like, I don't know if he's unsure about how to transition. Like, he wants to transition, he wants to expand his brand. Maybe it's either like he's indecisive, he doesn't know what to do, or he doesn't know how to go about it. But eventually, he will transition. I see that in the future. He's not going to be doing this for long, right? Which I wouldn't want him to anyways. Like, that's not the type of content you should be making, especially after you lost weight. Like, with the Two of Swords here as well. So he may be a bit indecisive about which direction to go in, how to continue, how to go about it. So yeah, he does want to move. It's just he doesn't know how to move his content in a different direction. Surprising to some people, the Three of Cups came out. I wouldn't be surprised if he collaborated with other mukbangers, or if we saw him with other mukbangers. He may do collaborations and stuff like that. With the High Priestess here, yeah, he has a little surprise coming up. He's not going to talk about it. He may not, he may give a little hint, but I don't see him like really talking about it until it happens. With the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands again, given very much, I feel like a femme queen, okay? But anywho, yeah, he wants to do something that aligns more with his passion. Like, yeah, food is his passion, but this is kind of like luster. Like, he wants to do something more, a food critic. What about that? Or just simply somebody that tries global foods from different countries. What about that? You know what I mean? He wants to take it a step further. Now, again, they keep talking about betrayal and selfishness. I don't know what's going on within his energy. This is a relationship that is no longer okay, a relationship that is dead. So, what's up with that? You can't move forward and be on the bright side when you're still suffering from things from the past, okay? Y'all, I'm tired as fuck. And I'm not gonna really truly blame it on him. I didn't sleep at all last night. So that's probably why I'm tired. Yeah, girl, I didn't sleep and I look good. I look good for somebody that didn't sleep. But the last question I'm gonna ask is he still with Orlando? Like, what is his relationship with Orlando at the moment? What happened with them? Before I shuffle, I had a feeling that, their relationship was already on rocky roads. Like, child, it was a lot going on. Nickocado cheated on him. Orlando cheated on him back. Like, it was a lot. It was a toxic situation. They literally gained weight together. Like, first it was Nickocado, and then Orlando gained weight. So we're gonna see what is his relationship with Orlando at the moment. Whoa, the two of wands just fell out. Oh my gosh! And on top of it was the four of who? What's going on? Also, I forgot to mention they actually were married. I don't know if they're still married or not. Hasn't really been spoken about. But somebody in this connection was broke. Somebody was struggling with money. I think it was Orlando. No shade, because it is Nickocado Avocado's content. It's his channel, so I'm pretty sure he takes all the money. But with the two of pentacles here and the six of pentacles here, somebody used to help the other out with money, either that or both of them in exchange would do it for each other. But I'm hearing mainly Nikocado would probably help him with money. I don't know if he's still helping him with money. I don't know what's going on, but let's get into it. Right? With the seven of cups here as well, somebody couldn't resist themselves, especially with the Queen of Wands, very passionate, intense, intimate energy. But also somebody was exploring their options. Somebody couldn't keep their between their pants, right? I'm closing my eyes because I'm tired of shit. So let's wrap this up real quick. The four of cups, yeah, somebody wasn't satisfied. Either one of them or both of them, just they weren't content with this relationship. It wasn't what it used to be. Toxic fights, arguments. Yeah, that's how I know I'm tired. It start feeling like I'm disconnected from my body. Bluetooth disconnected. Anywho, with the Ten of Swords here, somebody felt very betrayed. The Sun card, I do think the internet had a huge part to play in this relationship, but also maybe they'll make content together again. I wouldn't be surprised. With the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, somebody's chilling though. It's like, girl, you struggling, but I'm doing okay. Now I'm doing okay. All right. So that's pretty much it. I don't think he's still talking to Orlando. Like, I don't think they're dating seriously or anything like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if they get back together. With especially with the lovers card. Yeah, it's kind of like they're separated for now, but I wouldn't be surprised if they get back together. That was the end of Nikocado Avocado's tarot reading, y'all. My first influencer reading, I believe. Let me know if y'all want more influencer readings and what influencer do y'all want me to read. Let me know your thoughts down below on Nikocado Avocado and this whole situation and my tarot reading. And yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Mwah.